Hello, good day everyone. So I am still Teacher Poggy and today we will study English. Are you ready? Good. We are still on Unit 1 from your book. And before we start, as always, so I have here a warm-up question. And here it is. The question is, how do you come to school? One more time. How do you come to school? Okay, can you please say the question? How do you come to school? Or in Thai, do you know what is this in Thai? Alright. Now, how do you answer this question? How do you come to school? Okay. So you can answer by saying I come by. So this is in present tense. So you need to use the word come in a present tense form. So I come by blank. Okay? So you can say, so it's all about the transportation that you have used in coming to school. So for example, bus. So you can say I come by bus. Can you please say it again? I come by bus. Good. Or you can say van. I come by van. Say it again. I come by van. Good. You can also say I come by bike or bicycle. One more time. I come by bike. You can also say I come by motorcycle. One more time. I come by motorcycle. Good. Or you can say I come by taxi. I come by taxi. One more time. I come by taxi. Okay, now I will ask you, how do you come to school? One more time. How do you come to school? Answer please. Good. So me, if you will ask me how do I come to school, so I come by van, or sometimes you call that as, yeah, it's a van or a minivan, yeah, something like that. Okay, let's proceed. So let us review. So again, so these are the vocabulary words that you have encountered last time. So if you watched the video last time, so you can answer this one probably, if you still remember. An interconnected group or system, or in Thai, you cannot read this in Thai. So what is this? Okay, network. Next, someone who gets up early or arrives early. One more time. Someone who gets up early or arrives early. Or in Thai, so what is this in English? Early bird. Okay, say it again. Early bird. A piece of work that is given to someone as a part of job. Again, a piece of work that is given to someone as a part of job. Or in Thai, okay, what is that in English? Assignment. Okay, say it again. Assignment. Good. Next, putting a lot of effort into a job. One more time. Putting a lot of effort into a job. in Thai. So what is this in English? Okay, hard working. Can you please say it again? Hard working. Good. Neither good nor bad. One more time. Neither good nor bad. Or in Thai, it seems like in Thai it's so, right? It's in the middle. So it is in English, average. Okay, average. One more time. Average. Good. Next. Okay, how about this? To keep things of the same type. One more time. To keep things of the same type. So as I told you last time, so you can keep things like books, right? Books, stuffed toys. So how do you call that in English? Or by the way, in Thai, that is. So in English, that is collect. Good. Everybody say collect. So if you are collecting stamps, so you are a stamp collector. So you can be called as stamp collector. Or if you are collecting some toys, so you could be called as toy collector. Okay, so that's collect. Everybody say collect. Collect. Good. A toy animal covered and filled with soft material. One more time. A toy animal covered and filled with soft material. Or in Thai. So what is that? In English? Stuffed animal. Again, stuffed animal. One more time. Okay. Alright. Next. A round flat piece of plastic with a hole in the middle that music and sound are stored on. One more time. A round flat piece of plastic with a hole in the middle that music and sound are stored on. Or in Thai. Okay, now what is this in English? Okay, record. Can you please say it again? Record. One more time. Okay, please remember those vocabulary words. How about this one? Work that you do to take care of a house. Again, work that you do to take care of a house. Or in Thai. Okay. So what is this in English? Okay, housework. Everybody say housework. Good. Next, this one. So it's already here. So stuff. So a material. Can you please read? A material, substance, group of objects, etc. One more time. A material, substance, group of objects, etc. Or in Thai. Okay, that is stuff. Next, what is this? The things that a person does. Or again, one more time. The things that a person does. Or in Thai. So, good. What is this in English? Behavior. Behavior. Again, say it again, please. Okay. Good. So today you are going to learn another vocabulary word. So actually we already used this last time. So I hope you still remember these vocabulary words. Okay, everybody say adverbs of frequency. One more time. Adverbs of frequency. Okay, what is this in Thai? Alright. Next. Always. Say it again. Always. One more time. In Thai. Alright. Next, we have usually. Usually. Can you please say it again? Usually. Or in Thai. Okay. Sometimes. Sometimes. Say it again, please. Sometimes. Or in Thai. Hardly ever. One more time. Hardly ever. Say it again. Hardly ever. Or in Thai. Good. Next. Seldom. Seldom. Say it again. Seldom. Or in Thai. Next. Never. Never. Say it again. Or in Thai. Good. Okay, now let us listen to this song about our lesson for today. So, of course, it's still all about the adverbs of frequency. Are you ready? Ready? Okay, so please listen and enjoy the song.
How often do you? How often do you brush your teeth?
How often do you? How often do you?
Always, always, I always brush my teeth. How often do you?
How often do you?
How often do you use chopsticks?
How often do you? How often do you?
I usually use chopsticks. How often do you?
How often do you?
How often do you take out the trash?
How often do you? How often do you?
Often, I often take out the trash. How often do you?
How often do you?
How often do you do the laundry?
How often do you? How often do you?
Sometimes, I sometimes do the laundry. How often do you?
How often do you?
How often do you bake cookies?
How often do you? How often do you?
Rarely, I rarely make cookies. How often do you?
How often do you?
How often do you drive a car?
How often do you? How often do you?
Never, I never drive a car.
Okay. Did you enjoy it? I hope so. So for today's lesson, we are going to learn on how to make a sentence using the adverbs of frequency. Again, so what are the adverbs of frequency? Can you please say one? Okay, always, sometimes, usually, hardly ever, seldom, and never. So on this lesson, we are going to use just 6 of those adverbs of frequency. Are you ready? Alright, so let's start. So how to make a sentence or in Thai? Okay. On making a sentence using the adverbs of frequency, so you need the subject. So again, so we have a subject here. Yes, very good. So I. So what are another examples of subject? So I, we, you, Vicky, and Tom. So as you can see, so these are first and the second person when it comes to subject. Okay, so I, we, you, Vicky, and Tom. So if you will use this kind of subject, you will add adverb of frequency. So again, what are the adverbs of frequency? Example: always, sometimes, hardly ever, seldom, usually, and never. Okay, so those are the adverbs of frequency. Plus, you will add up the verb. As simple as that, as easy as that. So what are the examples of verbs? Examples are eat, play, watch, read. You can also add up by. What else? Do. What else? Write, listen, read. So yeah, read is given. Okay, so again, subject plus adverb of frequency plus verb. Understand? Okay, so I already have here examples. I, so that's subject plus always eat noodles. Okay, as simple as that. I always eat noodles. Understand? Another example, we sometimes play football. Can you please read number 1 sentence? Okay, this one first. The third one. Vicky and Tom never watch TV. Okay, can you please read the first sentence? I always eat noodles. Number 2. We sometimes play football. And number 3. Vicky and Tom never watch TV. Good. So do you understand? Okay. Next, you. You seldom read books. Okay, one more time. You seldom read books. Okay, good. Next, what if your subject belongs to the third person? So what are the third person subjects? Yes, so he, she, or Tom. Okay, so those are belongs to third person. So subject, the third person plus adverb of frequency. So again, so can you please give me examples of adverbs of frequency? Okay, always, sometimes, seldom, usually, hardly ever, never. Okay, plus, good, verb. Again, example of verbs. Okay, eat, play, watch, read, plus S or ES. So you will add S or ES because the subject belongs to the third person. So eat will become eats, play will become plays, watch will become watches, and read will become reads. As simple as that. For example, he always eats noodles. She hardly ever plays football. So if you still notice, so I just put S on the verb. Or Tom seldom reads, it's not football, but reads books. Okay, so Tom seldom reads books. Okay, so I hope you understand that. Now let's have a short quiz here. So are you ready? Okay, so if you're ready, let's get started. Now, so this is easy one. Arrange the jumbled sentences or the jumbled words to make a sentence. Okay, number 1, football always he plays. Number 2, sometimes eats she pizza. 3, cook I never. 4, Tom hardly ever homework. 5 does. 5 and his number 5 usually goes to my mom work. 6, my father to school goes seldom. Okay, so please arrange the jumbled word. By the way, I want you to get your book and answer this on your book. Okay, and when we meet face to face, I will check it one by one. Okay, so please do it now. Get your book or notebook and do it now. By the way, you can pause the video, and for the meantime, we need to move on. So pause the video. So just please be honest and pause the video and answer. And for the meantime, we are going to answer this question or this activity. Okay, number 1. He always plays football. Good. Number 2. She sometimes eats pizza. 3. I never cook. Number 4. Tom hardly ever does his homework. 5. My mom usually goes to work. 6. My father seldom goes to school. Okay, I hope you get 6 out of 6. Okay, if you got it, very good. So at this point of time, you are going to answer your worksheet, so it's your turn. So you will just write the adverbs of frequency here. For example, for number 1, my brother is never sad. So meaning he is always happy. He is always happy because he is never sad, right? So always. So you need to answer number 2 to number 12. And when you go to school, okay, by the way, you can copy this on your notebook, and then I will check this when we meet face to face, or when you go to school, or you can print this out, because later on I will send this on your group line, so in a document, so you can print it and then answer. Maybe it's better for you. and you give it to me when you go to school. Okay, understand? So, alright, so that's all for today. And thank you for listening. So, again, keep on speaking English so that you can learn in a daily basis. So, good luck. Goodbye.